Okay, second part, we're going to draw our rail. So down the bottom here, we've got this plus, insert new element, so click that and create Part Studio. It'll open up a new tab, so let's rename that tab Rail. Alright, we start with a sketch. This time we're going to put the sketch on our front plane. So click to select, and again, let's hide these by clicking the eyeball, and we'll view that front on by clicking the view cube. Rectangle tool, click once, move, click again. Dimension tool, hover over the long edge, click, move up, click again, and its size should be 295. Press enter. On the short edge, hover over, click once, move across, click again, and this was 40. That sketch is complete, so we can tick, and again we'll right click and go isometric, so we're looking at a 3D view, and we're going to extrude. So look for the extrude tool. What do you want to extrude? It's that new shape we drew, so click. Its depth, its thickness is 19. Press enter, and we will tick. So if you remember, we've got housing joints in this piece, so we're going to draw those in now by using a sketch. So we click our sketch tool again. This time we're not going to click a plane, but rather we're going to click on this surface here. So make sure it highlights orange before you click. Don't mistakenly click the edge or the end. Make sure we click this front face. So click once, and let's view this front on. And I'm going to zoom back so I can see it. We're going to use the rectangle tool, and the rectangle has to start at the long edge, so it'll highlight orange. So click once, move down to the other long edge, it'll highlight, and click again. And let's do the same over here. Click once on an edge, click again on the edge. Now we have to make these the right size, so we're going to use the dimension tool, and we should be able to highlight that short edge of that new rectangle we drew. So click once, move up, click again, and type 19. It will adjust the size of that rectangle. Do the same on this one. Move up, click, 19. And we have to make it 30 millimeters from the edge. So dimension tool still selected. So hover over this short edge of the original shape, click once, move over to the long edge of the new rectangle, click. Now move the cursor up to place it and type 30. Press enter, that'll move that across. Let's do the same over here. So hover over the short edge, click once, hover over the long edge of the new rectangle, click again, move somewhere up there to place it, click, and type 30. Now that sketch is complete, so we can tick that, and again right click on the white space and go isometric. So we're going to extrude. So it's asking us what do we want to extrude. So it will highlight all the different shapes that we have there, but we've got to make sure that we highlight that new shape that we drew there. So click once on that shape, and we're going to move over and click on this one. Now what it's trying to do is add, but we don't want to do an add, we want to do a remove. So change that to remove. It's trying to remove 25 millimeters worth of material, so that's not right. So we'll change the depth to 5, press enter. It should look like that. If it's going the wrong way, this little arrow here will change the direction of that extrusion. So make sure you click that so it's going the correct direction. Once we're good, we can tick. Our rail is nearly complete. If you remember, we've got rounded corners, so we can do that pretty easily with the chamfer tool, the fillet tool. So click on the fillet tool, and you may have to orbit your object around so we can see the bottom two edges. And we want to select this little edge here, so click and click, and it should be 25. Mine's already 25 as the radius, and all we need to do then is tick, and that's the rail complete.